Hello, everyone. My name is Bruce Ellington, and I am the host of the Best of Los Angeles television show. And today we're coming to you from right here, right outside of Los Angeles, California, with a very special guest. And his name is Mitch Katz. And he is the owner of the Turf Exchange, and he's going to share with kind of what's going on with turf and artificial turf and some really updated news about some of the regulations and rules that maybe to debunk the myth a little bit about some things that are going on. Well, hello, Mitch. How are you today?
Good, good.
Well, thank you so much for taking time to have us come out here so that you can share your stories and things about your business. Mitch, why or how did you get in this business first and foremost?
Um, about 11 years ago, I was retired from another company that I had worked at and started for 27 years, and I was going to just take it easy. And I noticed every time I drove around my neighborhood, people were putting in artificial turf,
Mm-hmm.
but they put in very thin, unattractive turf,
Mm.
like this.
Ah, mm.
And I thought, I can make this product better.
Sure.
This has got to get better because it's a good idea. It saves water, looks great, no maintenance, blah, blah, blah. So I went into a little R&D mode and I came up with a product that looks more natural, longer blades. I even blended a little brown in it. And this is the product we came up with.
Ah,
So you can
okay.
see it's got 2.5 inch tall blades. We blended golden fibers in it. It looks like a California lawn,
It does.
not like a fake lawn
Right.
like this. So again, I want to overstate it
I can
here,
see,
but
yep, I
you
can,
see the difference.
boy, yeah, I can see the difference. I can feel the difference.
Right. So we were the first to come out with artificial grass that actually looks real
Mm-hmm.
and is full, it is tall, and people started to say, hey, I like that. I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I got into it.
Wow. Well, tell me a little bit about really what's going on as far as the turf industry and
Right.
just kind of, the news. Share with the viewers kind of what you know, of course, and you know a lot because you've been at this a while.
Well, first of all, like I just said, turf got much better. But the news lately is false.
Hmm.
I don't want to use the word fake news, but I'll just say false.
Sure.
Because in October 27th, 2023, Governor Newsom came out with a statement saying cities and counties can dispute artificial turf in their area.
Hmm.
And that is based on something called PFAS chemicals, PFAS
Hmm.
chemicals,
Hmm.
which are these forever chemicals. And they are in ladies' makeup, cookware, dental floss, carpets,
Hmm.
clothing. They're in
Wow.
everything.
That's,
Again, it's called PFAS,
mhm.
but they're not in our products. We manufacture all of our turf PFAS chemical free. So it's kind of a fallacy, really. And I think what Newsom was referring to were soccer fields, sports fields that have this black crumb rubber in them. We don't use crumb rubber. We use, here, I brought this out. We use Envirofill.
Okay.
This is antimicrobial. This goes into the turf after we install it. This cancels out dog urine odors. And again, it's organic. We don't use this crumb rubber stuff.
Sure.
Anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. There's a misconception that turf is banned.
Not true.
Not true. Not true. And again, we have no PFAS chemicals. And the interesting thing about it is that when you think about real lawns, grass, it has fertilizer in it.
Sure.
And fertilizer runs into our groundwater, our ponds, our rivers.
Okay. Now, Mitch, obviously, it's a very warm day outside
Mm-hmm.
today.
Mm-hmm.
And the myth, or people always say, well, turf gets very hot. It's hotter.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Tell me maybe a solution that you may have as far as helping with that.
Okay, so turf does get hot, about 30 degrees hotter than real grass.
Mm,
However, we have a solution, and
okay.
it's called T-Cool. And instead of this infill, we have another infill called T-Cool that goes into the turf
Okay.
at about 3 to 4 pounds per foot, kind of filling this up.
Hmm.
You don't see it, but it's activated by moisture, morning dew, humidity, and you can even water it on really hot days, and it cools the turf down.
Now, how often does you have to do that? Would you recommend?
Only on really, really hot days. Only on 90-degree day plus. If the kids are going to want to go out and play on it and it's too hot for their feet. However, most people don't have a problem with the heat.
Sure. Now, what about with pets? Any odors? How does you handle that?
Most of our customers are pet owners. They call us because they have dogs. And they want their dogs to go outside, run on turf, not bring mud and dirt in their house. Dogs love turf. Even on hot days, back to the hot question, my dogs are laying on the turf.
Sure. Well, particularly if it's cooler, than just this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is there any message that you would like to leave the viewers with at Best of Los Angeles as we close the segment?
First of all, I have to say this again. There are no PFAS chemicals in our turf. Secondly, please use Turf Exchange. Of course, I'm going to say that, but instead of your gardener or your landscaper. And if you're not going to use us, use a professional turf company.
Wow, Mitch, thank you so much again
for
having us come out here. You've got a wealth of information. Once again, this is Mitch Katz here from the Turf Exchange. We here at Best of Los Angeles would like to thank you so much for watching this segment and have a great day.